back to my New Year video series, New Year, New Dreams. I am so excited for this video. It is a video I have done, I think ever since I've been in college. So for the past 4 years, I've done a video on how to actually achieve your resolutions and achieve your goals in the new year. So I know that every year we may start out with these great intentions, set these huge, amazing resolutions and goals, but then by mid-January or February, we've kind of fallen off, we've lost motivation, we feel like they're unachievable, it just isn't going to work with our lifestyle, and we don't think about it again until the next year. That's how a lot of people approach resolutions, and I know a lot of people don't even set resolutions because they feel like they're not even going to achieve them, so what's the point in setting new goals? But you guys know me, I literally created a planner called the Dream Achieve Workbook. I love goal setting, and I truly believe that you can achieve your biggest dreams and your biggest goals. You just have to know how to set them up for success. So today I'm going to be walking you through my tried and true process. Every year I tweak it and enhance it a little bit, but for the most part, this is a tried and true process that I use to help me achieve my goals year long. But first, I want to thank this video's sponsor. I'm so excited to be working with AMD Ryzen on this video because AMD Ryzen makes the world's most powerful processor that powers devices of all shapes and sizes. And of course, in order to achieve these lofty goals of ours, we need powerful technology and tools to help us be our best selves and keep up with our pace. That's why all of the month of December, I have been loving using and trying out the AMD Ryzen 5000 series processor on the Acer Swift X laptop. This is the perfect laptop for individuals who are constantly on their computer, working on a lot of tasks. Maybe you're in school, maybe you're an entrepreneur, you have 1,000 tabs open at a time, you're playing music while you work, you're editing photos, videos, you're doing a lot, and you need a processor that's going to keep up with your pace and not crash. You guys know my busy schedule as a college student, an entrepreneur, and a content creator. I'm always switching between tabs, oftentimes multitasking, even if I shouldn't be. So I love how this processor allows me to work at the pace I need to, helping me get through my to-do list each and every day. Also, its light design and portability allows me to carry it around all over campus, back to my apartment, to coffee shops, to co-working spaces, anywhere I need to take it throughout the day without weighing me down. One of my favorite tips for being productive is changing your surroundings. And so you guys know I love working from coffee shops or co-working spaces, or I just, am in class all day and hate having to lug around a charger. So that is the other big seller for me for this laptop and processor. It offers incredible and very impressive battery life and performance. All I have to do is plug it in at night, and I know that the next morning I'll be ready to go for whatever is coming at me that day. With a work tool like this, I know it'll help you feel productive in 2022. And so if you guys want to learn more about the AMD Ryzen processor, I'm going to have the link below, or you can go to amd.com/getamd. Thank you so much to AMD Ryzen for sponsoring this video, and let's get started with the goal setting strategy for 2022. All right, so there's a few steps I'm going to walk you guys through with examples. So pull out your workbook, pull out a piece of paper, and we're going to start on this process together. And by the end of this video, you will have some key resolutions planned out that you actually feel are achievable starting in 2022. I love starting my New Year goal setting strategy with reflecting on the previous year. So a few things you can ask yourself to kind of get your mind going about 2021 and reflecting on it. This is great for a journal prompt, so you can pause the video and fill this out now. But think about what major life events happened. What are you proud of yourself for in the past year? What can maybe be improved? What goals did you set at the beginning of the year that maybe you didn't achieve? Or are there goals and resolutions that you set and you did achieve? Think about all the big events, life happenings, favorite moments, and goals from the previous year, and just journal about what went great, what you can improve, and what you're looking forward to in 2022. So now that we've reflected on the past, it's time to move forward and envision your dream year. My angel number, my family's angel number, our special number is 22. So the fact that this is 2022 is really special to me, and I'm 22 years old. I am also graduating college this year, and I just know a lot of change is going to happen, but I'm very excited for this change. So a few prompts to help you through this question, envisioning your dream self, envisioning your dream year, is thinking about, where do you live? Is there somewhere new you want to move to, or how are you going to make the most of where you currently live? Who are you hanging out with? Like what, you don't have to list out specific names unless you want to, but you can write out the types of friends and people you want to meet in this new year. So what is your job? How do you want that new job or your current job to make you feel? How do you want to approach it every day? Do you have any side hustles that you're wanting to grow, or are you wanting to start a side hustle or a business? And then also just a simple prompt that you can write about is, how do you want to feel when you wake up each morning? I think that we oftentimes set these big lofty goals that we forget that every big goal starts with today and starts with the morning. This is the New Year, New Dreams series. And so I want you guys to dream big and don't just set up these small ideas. Really set up these large, lofty goals and dreams for yourself. All right, so now we're gonna get a little bit more nitty gritty. I want you to think of just 3 resolutions that will help you become that dream person. These 3 resolutions aren't actually resolutions for your whole year. These are just 3 resolutions for just Q1. For me, this is easier to do because months just go by so quickly. They fly by. I feel like we start a new month and I blink and the month is over. So 3 months gives me a little bit more time to get settled into the goal, to maybe have a few weeks off, but then be able to jump back in. All right, so here's some examples to kind of help you think through this. Maybe the 3 resolutions you set for yourself are, I want to grow my business so I can afford to live in my dream city. I want to spend quality time with friends each weekend, and I want to feel healthy and rested when I wake up each morning. You can make all 3 of these goals professional, career goals. You can make all 3 of these goals health and wellness goals. I like to do a mix of both, but whatever they are, choose 3 that are the most urgent things that you want to change in your life starting January 1st. So those 3 resolutions are really just either habits or projects. So let's kind of identify how to know what's a habit and what's a project. So that first example I gave, grow my business so I can afford to live in my dream city, that act of growing your business isn't something that you can necessarily do each day. So it's a project. And I'll come back to how to break down your projects in a second. But moving on to that second resolution I listed, I want to spend quality time with friends each weekend. So it may sound really easy, but you're going to put this in your planner for every Wednesday or every Friday. You're going to reach out to either the same people or a new group of people or someone to hang out that weekend, because it is a resolution. It is a goal for you to make more quality memories with quality friends, and you're going to make it a habit each week to reach out and make plans. For the third example, I want to feel healthy and rested when I wake up each morning. That is also a habit. That's something that's daily, that you can measure and check it off that habit to-do list. But there may be a few things that go into this. So I put 2 habits under this one. Go to bed at 10 p.m. each night so I can get 8 to 9 hours of sleep. I know that habit of going to bed at 10 is going to help me achieve that resolution, that goal of waking up feeling healthy and rested. The second habit for this resolution is work out 3 times a week. I know for me, when I'm working out and moving my body, I get more tired throughout the day, but it also helps me sleep better. And I just think it helps overall with physical health, waking up, feeling healthy. I know that I want to be working out. So those are 2 habits that work with that one resolution. And then by the end of 3 months, this is already in your routine. You're going to be getting enough sleep. You're going to be working out. After 3 months of doing a habit over and over again, it's going to be in your routine. You won't even have to think about it anymore. So now that we've talked about habits, let's talk about projects. So projects are these bigger things that maybe seem very overwhelming, like starting a business or growing a business, getting a new job, applying to grad schools, all these big things that we want to achieve in a year, but may be a little intimidating. So here's how to take an intimidating project, an intimidating goal, and breaking it down into something that you can do every day. So I want you to do as much research as you can. So if you're wanting to grow a business, start researching how to increase sales, how to have a better marketing strategy, all these things that you would do to grow a business. And I want you to start writing a list of all the little tasks you need to do. It's gonna be more overwhelming before it gets simplified, but I promise it's amazing just seeing out everything you have to do on one sheet of paper. Something we're gonna do is we are going to give ourselves 30 minutes to an hour each day. You can decide what each day means to you, if it means 7 days a week, if it means 5 days a week, if it means the days you don't work, whatever it is, but give yourself 30 minutes to an hour each day to tackle one of these tasks. So let's say a task for trying to grow your business is post 3 times a week on TikTok. You're going to say, okay, every Monday morning for 30 minutes on Monday mornings, I am going to film TikToks. So I have 3 TikToks to post that week. And that's how you check that task off. Maybe another task for this project is redesign your website. You think that is going to increase sales and help you grow your business. Okay, so the next morning when you wake up and you need something to do, you look at your task list, you say redesign website. Okay, I'm just going to work on the About Me page today and I'm going to finish that. So you're breaking these tasks down for this huge project into 30-minute achievable tasks so that those days when you give yourself that extra time, and you do need to fit it into your schedule, when you give yourself that extra time to work on these tasks, you know exactly what you need to do. There's no waking up and being like, well, I don't really know what to do next for this project, so I'm just gonna go back to sleep, or, I'm just gonna scroll on my phone and be distracted. Like, no, you're allowing yourself these 30 minutes to work on this big goal and project of yours. And so you need to use that time wisely, and it helps when you have a plan. So that is the basics of how to set resolutions or goals. I'm using that word interchangeably. How to set goals for each quarter. So remember, this is just for quarter one, January through March. So I want you to comment below what three goals / resolutions are you setting for the quarter one of 2022. And then when quarter two comes around, I can make a video then to remind you guys, or you'll probably see me post about it. When quarter two comes around, we're gonna go through this process again. You can go back to your journal prompt of what you want your dream year, your dream self to look like, and think about, okay, what can I work on next? Now that I have these three things done, what are the next three things that I can work on over the next 3 months? And let's say you didn't finish that project or you didn't accomplish that habit from quarter one. Make that your quarter two goal. It's totally okay. You don't just have to throw it off to the wind. Maybe your priorities changed and you don't want to continue that habit, or you don't want to continue that project. It is all good. Literally just switch it up, come up with something new that you want to work on and start that. But if it's something that you really want to do, simply take it from quarter one, put it into quarter two, and keep working towards it. You don't want to set resolutions and goals that are completely unattainable. That's why I think it's helpful breaking it into smaller chunks and taking it quarter by quarter, but also realize that you can do this. Like, you can add in 30 minutes to an hour every day to work towards these projects and goals. You can start implementing these habits. I got this from a James Clear blog post when I Googled the term for habits. It says, habits are the small decisions you make and actions you perform every day. According to researchers at Duke University, habits account for about 40% of our behaviors on any given day. Your life today is essentially the sum of your habits. Your years are filled with months, your months are filled with weeks, your weeks are filled with days, and your days are filled with habits. And so by tweaking those daily habits and giving yourself, those 30 minutes to work on a project, or giving yourself the 8 to 9 hours of sleep that you want, or whatever your habits may be, putting those into your everyday is what is going to make the big change and the big effect by the end of the year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want me to do a video walking through what my actual goals are and talk more about, these were all examples, but if you want a video where I talk about my personal resolutions and goals, let me know. If you needed ideas for resolutions, I have a video up about resolution ideas that are actually achievable that you can fit into this first quarter. And so you can check out that video here in the cards or in the description box. I also want to say thank you again to AMD for sponsoring this video with the AMD Ryzen processor. Again, you can check out more about AMD and their processors and tools in the link in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have an amazing new year. I am so excited for all that's in store, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.